How's practice today?
Practice was great.
Yeah.
Anytime it's the last day of fall camp, you're gonna have a lot of extra juice and just a lot of guys eager to get out there and show what they could do one last time.
So you guys had a kind of pool day yesterday. What was that like, kind of to break it up?
Honestly, it was so surprising. Like usually I catch on to the little things, but I had no idea. And next thing you know, somebody was like, "Run!" And I just turned around, water balloon right in the face. And I'm like, "What?" And we just started running and everything. But I mean, we were so grateful. I mean, just to be able to play for a guy like Coach Traylor is a blessing.
Yeah. How do you think you did this fall camp personally?
Well, personally, I did okay, but just as a safety group in general, we're so much more comfortable doing everything now, and our coach puts a lot more pressure on us because he knows that, and he's seen us, being able to take advantage and to still, be able to do our jobs, but also get everybody where they need to be and stuff like that.
You have Ken Robinson joining you guys in that group now. What has he sort of brought to that position?
He fits right into to our room. Really smart guy, very coachable. Obviously, everybody in the room loves him. And I mean, he's a playmaker, so we're glad to have him. It kind of hurt Coach Graham a little bit, but yeah, he's one of us for sure.
There's a lot of new guys in the secondary this year. How do you compare the depth and just the strength of that group overall compared to previous season?
I would definitely say this is the deepest we've been by far since I've been here. And I mean, we could literally have just waves of guys going in with no drop off. And I know like that was just a big emphasis, was we wanted to have a lot of guys, be ready to play, and a lot of guys we can count on. And man, yeah, we can count on everybody now.
Whether it's at corner or safety or even like the nickel group, is there any transfer or new guy who's come in here that's really caught your eye or impressed you? Oh yeah, sure.
I would say in the corner room, Zay Frazier. I mean, he's so big and long. I don't want to, put the Reek label on him, but I mean, he's a freak. And Nick Troy from West Virginia just makes plays. He's a technician. I like to call him the technician. Tony from TCU, he fits right in. Our coach, just a tough nosed guy that loves his team, and a guy that you can count on. In our room, the only new guy we had was Ken, so I can't really speak too much about that. But then that Sam Pig Cage came in and just, reminds me a lot of Day. Just a lot of energy on the field, just flying around. And then not even a transfer, just a freshman, Owen Peewee. He's a guy that, we all see the flashes of what, he can be, and we're really all trying to, feed positive input into him, just like, man, like you have all the tools,
It's been interesting to hear people talk about DeJuan Griffin and the progression he's made as he's gotten more settled in on the defensive side. What have you seen from him?
Just a man that's just matured. And I mean, I've been with Juan since he's been in college, and I mean, the guy that he is now, I mean, he's always been a good guy, but the guy that he is now, just consistent, just a reliable, lovable guy, and everybody knows he has such a great heart. And I think that's why we all love him so much, is because, he's just how far he's come. It's crazy, and I love that man to death. And I know that no matter what, he's gonna have all our backs, win or loss.
Have you seen the on-field component come along with that for him? It seems like he's been getting a lot of interceptions in practice settings and things like that.
What's crazy is that's been him. He's just a natural ball hawk, ball in the air. He's gonna be the one to come down. It's not really a 50-50 ball with him. It's like a 70-30. And I mean, guys like that are just special, and we all know that, and we, we're very grateful for him.
Kelechi, what's the ceiling for this defense? How good can you guys be this year?
Well, I would say our ceiling, man, we have some goals that we put out that we didn't get to accomplish last year, and we want to have the number 1 defense in the conference, top 10 defense in the country. Those are all attainable goals that we definitely can see, that are very, very attainable this year.
How has the defense changed at all from last year to this year? Is it a lot of the same schemes and principles, or are there some new things you guys are keyed in on as well?
We have a lot of new. I don't want to get too deep into it, but we have a lot of new pressures and stuff like that. Just because losing C9, that's a force for, especially on third downs. So now we just have to get a little bit more creative with it, get guys in their one-on-ones and stuff like that. But I would say that's the only difference.
Does that almost put more pressure on the secondary guys in a lot of ways? Like maybe you're generating some kind of one-on-ones back there if you're doing different things to dial up pressure. Is that any different?
Just a little bit, but the way that we're all coaching and the way that we've been doing it in practice, I would say that we're already, we're ready to go. We're comfortable with it. We'll even have days where the D line will just be two-step, and we'll have 6-man pressures, but we're playing it as if the quarterback has all day. And I think that's helped us a lot too, just not being able to rely on the pass rush, just because you never know. But that's helped us a lot too, definitely.
One of the things Coach Traylor's talked to us about through this fall camp is the concept of whether the program is built to last and trying to prove that and establish that. What does that mean to you when he says built to last?
Well, last year was definitely, a historic season, but we want that to be the standard. We don't want to be a blimp on the radar. We want to be, last year we want that to be every year. We want that to be the regular. And we know the work that we put in last year and what it takes to get there now. And like Coach Traylor says, that first championship's the hardest one. But after that, the younger guys, like everybody knows what it takes, and we know the work that it counts for. We go out there every day at practice as if it's a game day. We have 2 types of reps, game reps or mental reps, and we really believe on that and stand on that.
Last year was obviously such an outstanding year for you guys, winning 12 games. How do you feel this group is prepared to maybe handle some bumps in the road or if some adversity hits this year instead of things going as well as they did last year, starting out undefeated for so long?
Mm-hmm. Well, the good thing about last year was it wasn't like every game was a blowout. We had a lot of close games, that were down to the wire. And I think that adversity is going to carry on to this year just because, we'll never get too low in a game, and we'll always be ready for, whatever happens, and we won't blink an eye at whatever comes our way.
How excited are the guys about the Houston game coming up? Can you guys feel the energy the city has?
Yes, you could definitely feel the energy, but in the locker room, I would say it's, we have the same energy that we always have before the season starts, but now when the whole community, gets behind you, it definitely adds and it helps you, just those days when maybe you're not feeling it too much, but all the added just love and just knowing that they have our backs now is great.
What would you say to the people of San Antonio that are maybe trying to find something to do Labor Day weekend?
I would say to come down to the Dome. We're gonna put on a show for you guys. You'll love the way we play. We love each other. We play hard, and we play the right way.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you for watching.
Appreciate it.